I just wanted to make a video that talked about how phenomenal life has been for me and life is on planet Earth in general. All my other videos are about serious things, and you know, it just happens to be that I can't escape a top priority, which is I want human survival, and I'll do almost anything to get some kind of seventh generation thing or even 7-minute reprieve on humanity. But I just want to talk about the things that I enjoy and what I'm grateful for, because I don't think it can't come out in all these serious videos. And I want to say also that this camera, for some reason, when you move, the whole thing moves, and so a lot of my videos are real stiff too. That's not really so much my style. I want to talk with my hands, I want to be animated, but I am more like this in most of my videos. So I just want to say first, like, getting to be a human being on Earth right now has been being in this universe, with this planet being so perfect for life, and all the, I mean, obviously it's beyond comprehension, but a human being had to rise on planet Earth, and you know, thousands of generations of all survivors that survived long enough to procreate, and everything had to be perfect every single time. These perfect meetings between all these generations of my parents and great-grandparents that had to meet, not just meet, but procreate. It's just so far beyond ridiculous that we're this animal that made it out of the food chain and can learn and realize we're here and take pictures of our planet from outer, like deep outer space, and say, yeah, there we are, this is how it works. I mean, the universe, our atoms, the action in our cells, it's just all so far beyond comprehension. I mean, how can you possibly be grateful enough to be alive? Tracy Chapman, Heaven's Here on Earth, like, this is the place you want to live. There was that poll, do you want to live on the moon? Hell no. Earth. Earth. And I was born in 1972, in affluent America, where, you know, we had leveraged so many other people, so I just got the perfect deal. Of course I got water and food and education. A college degree was like my birthright. So, yeah, and access to credit. Real easy. Access to oil. Real easy. Start having safety. Money, you know, money for police and fire, and just, I'd like to say, like, my 42 trips around the sun are better than, you know, better than being a king 100 years ago. I've traveled the world, not the whole thing, but enough. You know, I've driven all my dream cars: 68 Caddy, Coupe de Ville convertible, white, Toyota Land Cruiser, 1988 FJ62, whatever that was just banging. 1974 Porsche 911 Targa with a banging system. Paris. I mean, I guess I'm not trying to, I guess it could sound like bragging, but these are people, white people, my generation in America, got the last of the great handout, as far as I can tell. I had a 46-foot houseboat. Great business. On and on. I could go on and on about grateful forever. So I do want to try to make this video somewhat. I never want to talk too long. I feel like I'm going to be too boring, but the kind of entertainment I've had in my life, turning on the TV when I was young, you know, got like Dukes of Hazzard and the A-Team. Sesame Street before that. I mean, like, just all these people have always been working for me, you know, like Johnny Carson. How many great moments I've had watching Johnny Carson or MASH or Taxi when I was young. It just goes all the way on through Workaholics. Anyway, so many comedians and great thinkers that just put wonderful things on the tube. I love sports, growing up and still now, and you know, I'm a young guy, like basketball and football, so what do I get? Right out of the blocks. Doug Flutie, right up the street, got to be a Flutie fan at 12 years old. How cool is that? The Pats are in the Super Bowl. The Sox are in the World Series. The Pats are in the Super Bowl, all when I'm young, and the Celtics are nasty for years. How good can it get? How good could that Celtics-Lakers thing be when you're a kid and all you care about is basketball every day? Man, just then I go to college, I'm at UMass Amherst, and like, talk about miracles, Calipari's there to make this nowhere university, nowhere conference, and we're #1 in the country. How does that happen? Just ridiculous. And then my own playing of sports. I got to grow up in a neighborhood where the people I played with every day were 5 years older than me and 3 years older than me. So the tools that I had and the love that I had for these games, you know, I really got to work against bigger, better people every day. And so it got to be that I was good enough to start on high school teams in the sports that I loved. What more do you want than that? I mean, just everything working out. And then I get into skiing later on. So of course I'm in Tahoe or wherever. I get into snowboarding. Yeah, I'm in Colorado, Vail, wherever. Steamboat. I'm snowboarding, I crash into a tree. I get to live. Completely out of control, trying to raise my game, trying to get better, firing through the trees even faster. I get to crash full speed into a tree and live, and then walk into a Bikram yoga class out of the blue, not knowing what it is, and get fixed. Like, I was messed up from hitting a tree. But of course, lucky boy, he gets to walk into a Bikram class, finds out what's going to fix him, and I've just been so lucky to have access to so many, just everything has been perfect. Yeah, God. Music. I've been to concerts all over the place. I've been Neil Young front row. When Radiohead played the 930 Club at the Tibetan Freedom Concert and there was lines all the way around the block, I snuck into that. I snuck into that. I mean, and yeah, I mean, I've seen great shows all around. I mean, the musicians that have graced my world, it's just been phenomenal. I just couldn't be any more grateful for the talent that I've got to witness, and the spectacles and the events, and like going back to access to oil and having a whip to take to places, and flying to Europe to see the Hail to the Thief tour, you know, snowboarding in Chamonix in the Alps. Yeah, yeah, I mean, I'm moving on. I've got to hang out with kids and teach them and love them. Human kids are the best. And it doesn't matter if they're genetically related to you or not, they're just the best. Females. I've been lucky enough that some females have liked me over time. And that is just the human female. The human female, how does it get better than that? How do you want to get this life over as fast as you can and get into the next life? Like, life is short, and there's females here. Human females, perfect. Seriously. God, I've had great friends. I've had great friends and support from family, and I'm coming of age in the information age. I mean, I'm just blown away by what we know at this point. I'm always astounded to be graced with the incredible data and the incredible thoughtfulness that is out there right now. I mean, I guess I could just, I mean, if I look at this board, it's all like, it's all great mystery. It's all what we, extremophiles. Yeah, this is how powerful life is and how wonderful our universe is. I'm just so grateful all around, I would love to not be challenging and trying to start wars, but you gotta be on the planet you're on, at the place and time you're there. I'd love to have the party just keep going. I would love to start, I would love to I have a gallery, what's the word I'm looking for? See, I can stumble around on a video like this and mess around and not have the word and not feel a lot of pressure, because all my other videos I'm trying to hammer them out, and this is supposed to be about fun, so I'm going to cut myself a little slack, but I can't say the word. Business plans or programs, I would really love to start another gallery and do it better than I ever did before. And I would love to get a girl and start a family and teach kids and donate my time. And there's inventions that I love to get happening, and there's charities that I want to support, and there's love that I would love to, that I want to spread. I think a lot about this, well, I'm not going to get into my inventions. I want to create art. There's definitely art that I want to create. These are all things that are kind of in my, all have to follow the background, and while I try to stay focused on the main point. But man, love for life, love for what it is on planet Earth and what it could be. Oh goodness.